Hey, greetings, Bill Shock here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. I got a couple of emails on a topic that I did a week or so ago about managerial codependency. A couple people were enamored by that term. I'm not sure which channel I recorded the video on, but I know a couple people were enamored by that term, so I thought I would go over it. Okay, so here you are. You're a manager, supervisor, whatever it happens to be. Why did you get that position? You got that position because you were probably good at the job that you were in, assuming that you were promoted from within. You got that job because you were good at it. And so the end result was you were now the manager of the individuals that do that job. Makes sense, right? So, an employee is stuck on something. They don't know what to do. They come into your office. They explain the situation. You know immediately what to do. The hell, you've been doing it for 10 or 15 years before you got the promotion, so for you it's easy. What do? The easiest path, the path of least resistance, is to say, do this. Then they say thank you, they walk out, and the situation's over, and it's only taken you 10 seconds. But please understand the interesting dynamic that you set up here. An individual has a problem. They come to you asking for a solution to the problem. You give them the solution. What happens next time? Well, chances are that their thought process is going to run around the notion of, oh, I have a problem, let me go see the boss. So how do you handle that? It's going to take you a little more time. But think about this. Somebody comes into your office and says, hey boss, I have a problem. You say, come on, sit down. What's the problem? They explain it to you. Now they want an answer. But instead of giving them an answer, you give them a question. And here's the question. What do you think a solution is to the problem? Now they're going to go, let them go. Let them think of a solution to the problem. When they have a solution, ask them, can you think of another solution? And maybe you might want to get 3 solutions off them. But this is going to take you some time. We're already a couple minutes invested in this. Once you get 2 or 3 or 4 solutions off them, ask them this. What do you think the best solution is? If they chose the answer that you know to be correct, say, why don't you give it a shot and see what happens? Let me know. If they choose a different answer, question them on it. Why do you think this is the best solution? What do you think is going to happen if this happens? You know what's going to happen if they choose that solution because of experience. You know where the pitfalls are. Question them on it. Eventually they will come up with the correct answer, and they will have learned the process of handling the problem themselves. You see, folks, you might think this is a grand time waster, but it's not. This will actually save you time. Because all of the time that individuals interrupt you, and don't forget, the interruption is not just them in the office. A part of the interruption is you going back to work and saying, where was I? And maybe taking a few seconds to figure out where you were before you were interrupted. Eventually, the lack of interruptions will more than make up for the time that you invested in your people. Plus, bonus, you're investing in your people. You're teaching them to become problem solvers. Folks, managerial codependency. Don't let your employees become dependent on you unnecessarily. Your job isn't so much to guide them as it is to make them grow so they can guide themselves. Think it through. Avoid managerial codependency. Bill Shock thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Please like, share, comment. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you soon. Bye.